Anin Bujuk, Akinawea, Nindinawe Ma Ganidug. Welcome to Ojibwe Language Table with Wes Jourdain. Lesson number 32, Iskigamizigun, Part 4, and our final episode in this series of sugar bushing. And we're going to go through a quick tutorial on the sugar bush process, present, past, and future tense. And we're going to end it off with some random conversations said at the sugar bush. Okay, so like always, we have our self-introduction, something I love doing to start off every episode of that we've had so far. And it's real important that we learn our self-introduction. That's how we, introduce ourselves to people, especially new people that we meet. And we get to know them that way. And it explains everything that they need to know about yourself, your name, your clan, and where you're from. Okay, so real simple. Bonjour, anin bonjour, kinawea. Wes Jourdain, Dijinikaz, Gidiga Benesi, Indigo, Migizi Nindude, Misqua Gamiwi, Zaga Egunning Nindunjaba, Ga Asnita Cogninda, Oma Nungum. Iski gum is a gunning, ikidowinan. Iski gum is a gunning, ikidowinan. Sugar bush words. And this is the process that we're going to go through. 7 steps that I wanted to make mention of today. And you're going to see the present tense, you're going to see the past tense, and you're going to see the future tense to kind of get us familiar with using our tenses. So our first one we have is bean da kujige. Bean da kujige. Sure, he offers tobacco. Step number 1. Bagane ige. Sure, he drills a hole. Step number 2 there, bagane ige. After you offered your sema, you can go ahead and drill a hole. Okay, after you drill a hole, ojiga ige. Sure, he taps a tree. Once you have your tapping, a gujige is the next step. Sure, he hangs things. You're gonna hang your mushki mud or your akikuns, your bag or your little bucket onto the tree, onto the tap. A gujige. Nadubi. Nadubi, sure, he gathers the sap. So once either your bag or your bucket is full, you're going to gather that and you're going to take it to the central location of camp and continue to go to the next step and pour it into bigger buckets. And we call that ziginige. Ziginige means sure he pours things. And we pour that into the stove, and that process is called iskigumizige. Iskigumizige, sure he boils things down. Okay, and that's our present tense talk. This is the process you would use at a sugar bush. Now we're going to talk about past tense. Okay, you already did all these. This is how you say that. Iskigumiziguning, ikidowinan, and we're going to use our past tense marker, gi. Okay, notice our first word in present tense form before the consonant vowel change happened here. The word was bean da kujige. And when you use a tense marker such as gi, that first letter is going to switch on your verb. So it's going to go from bean da kujige to gi pin da kujige. Gi pin da kujige. She offered tobacco. Okay, she already did it. Remember bagane? Even using past tense or future tense marker, you can change that first consonant to a P instead of a B. Gi pagane ige. Gi pagane ige. Sure, he drilled a hole. You're explaining the process to somebody when something already happened prior to you talking to someone. So, gi ojiga ige. Gi ojiga ige. She already tapped the tree. Gi agujige, she hung things. She hung the bag or the bucket. Gi nadubi, she already gathered the sap. She gathered sap. Gi siginige, she poured things. She or he poured things. This one here can be gi ziginige or gi siginige with a S. Okay, whatever your preference is on that. Either one is correct. Sometimes that soft consonant um, stays the same. It sounds the same either way with either a Z or a S. And the last one, giiske gamizige. Giiske gamizige. Sure, he boiled things down. Okay, so past tense. Past tense, it already happened. She offered tobacco. Sure, he drilled the hole. Sure, he tapped the tree. Sure, he hung the bags or the bucket. Sure, he gathered the sap. Sure, he poured things, which is the sap. And then sure, he boiled the things down, which is the sap, into either syrup, candy, or sugar. Okay, you're going to talk about future tense. And we use the same, we're going to use the tense we, meaning future tense. So same thing, consonant vowel change happens if you prefer it to happen. Some don't. But we have we pinda kujige. We pinda kujige. She will offer tobacco. And I have a typo there. That word too shouldn't be in there. We pinta kujige wabang. You could say that and talk about when she or he will offer the tobacco. Okay. Maybe you say we pinda kujige gigije bawagad. Or we pinda kujige je bawagad. We pinda kujige je ba. I don't know which one works better, but you can say she will offer tobacco in the morning. Okay. Or you can just say wabang tomorrow. We paganege. Remember that's coming from the word bugane. That B changes to P in consonant vowel change when using tense markers. And in this case, our tense is we, future. We paganege. She or he wants to drill a hole. We ojigaige. She or he is going to tap a tree. Remember, we, as used as a tense marker, can mean will, want, will, or want to, or is going to. Okay, it can mean any one of those three things. So as you can see there, we pinda kujige, she will offer tobacco. We paganeige, she wants to drill a hole. Or we ojigaige, she is going to tap a tree. Okay, so if you said we ojigaige, it could be she or he will tap a tree, she or he wants to tap a tree, or she or he is going to tap a tree. You can use either one of those, however you want to rephrase that. We agujige, she will hang things, she wants to hang things, or she's going to hang things. We agujige. We nadubi. We nadubi, she wants to gather the sap. She or he. We ziginige. She or he is going to pour things. We see ginige. Remember, you can use S or Z in this one. It's up to you. Bushke again. We iskigamizige. She or he's going to boil things down. Okay, so you're talking to someone and you're telling them that's what's going to happen. She's going to do that. She or he's going to do that. And that's our present, past, and future tense when we're talking about the process of iskigamizigan, iskigamizige, iskigamizi, iskigamiziwen. Could you say that? Iskigamizigawen? Iskigamizigawen? You know, you're doing maple sugaring. And now we're going to see some random questions and answers we can use out in the sugar bush. So we have one here. Giddeja na iski gamiziganing noongum? Giddeja na iski gamiziganing noongum? Are you going to the sugar bush today? And you can either answer yeah or iski gamiziganing in deja noongum. Yeah or iski gamiziganing in deja noongum. Yes, I'm going to the sugar bush today. Or if you're not, you say gawin in dejasi iski gamiziganing noongum. Okay, if you want to use the complete sentence, you can. Or you can just shorten it to gawin in dejasi. I'm not going. Okay, but to kind of extend out the sentence a little more and kind of use it as a practice tool to extend and make your sentences longer and to use more Ojibwe, and you would say gawin in dejasi iski gamiziganing noongum. Okay, I'm not going to the sugar bush today. All right, some more words that we can use out there, and we just use this question. Giddeja na iski gamiziganing noongum? Are you going to the sugar bush today? Ni we eja iski gamiziganing wabang? You can say, you can even put gawin in front of this. Giddeja na iski gamiziganing noongum? Are you going to the sugar bush today? You can say gawin. Ni we eja iski gamiziganing wabang? Okay, you put gawin in front of this, saying, nope, I'm going to the sugar bush tomorrow. Not today, tomorrow. Gawin ni we eja iski gamiziganing wabang? Or you can say, iski gamiziganing in deja noongum? Someone asks you, giddeja na iski gamiziganing noongum? Iski gamiziganing in deja noongum? Hey, yeah, I'm going to the sugar bush right now. Hey, noongum could be today or currently, like right now. Okay. Let's see some other words that we have. Question. Anish and the muk il mikana. All right, I might have butchered that a little bit, but for my first time seeing this. Anish and the muk il mikana. Anish and the muk il mikana. How are the roads? Okay, sometimes sugar bush get real muddy in places, and we always want to know how the roads are. Here's the word right here. Manamunon iwide. Manamunon iwide. Manamunon iwide. I hope I said that right. It sounds right. Manamun is the word for it is the road is bad. Manamun, and I'm assuming un. I really don't know what un is, but just go with it because I asked for these words before. But manamunon, iwide, the road is bad over there. Iwide over there. Okay. You point with your lips, iwide. Over that way. Next one, daga ijiwijishin iski gamiziganing. Majigawag aninatigug. All right, I'll try this again. Daga ijiwijishin iski gamiziganing. Majigawag aninatigug. Please take me to the sugar bush. The maples are starting to flow. Daga ijiwijishin iski gamiziganing. Please take me to the sugar bush. Majigawag aninanatigug. The maples are starting to flow. All right, good one to use right there. And I think these are the last ones. We have Omandaya Ninge Tagoshin Ba. Okay, I'm here. I arrived this morning. Aha, Gigawabman and Ima. I will see you there. So maybe you're talking on the phone to somebody. And you're saying, "Oh, Mandaya, Ningi Tagoshin Ba." I'm here at the Iskigamiziganing. Oh ma, Ningi Tagoshin Ba. I'm here at the sugar bush. and I arrived this morning. And the other person on the other line gets on there and says, "Oh, ho, Gigawabman, Ima, I will see you there." Okay, kind of role play that way. If you have a friend that you study with this Ojibwe and with, you can kind of role play and talk about it back and forth. All right, so that's our lesson number 32. Miigwech Bizindawiyeg, Minawa, Miigwechki Kanawaban Demeg. Thank yous for listening and thank yous for watching as always. I really appreciate all the love that's being put out there when I share my videos. You guys share it, like the video, share it with your friends, share it with your groups. And, I hope that I kind of, inspire people to learn more Ojibwe language. And, I'm still learning every day as well. And by me teaching you guys this Ojibwe, it's helping me learn too. So with that, I want to say Gigawabman and Nim Minawa. I will see you guys again at some point, maybe on episode number 33. And I haven't thought over what that's going to be yet, but be looking forward to my future Ojibwe language table posts. Ahal Gigawabman and Nim Minawa.